Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And a warm welcome to Splashpoint Jazz Club Virtual and my show, the Neal, what's my name? Neal Richardson and the Splashpoint Jazz Show. Oh, yeah, baby. Nice to see a few people logged in already. You're very warmly welcomed. And tonight I have got a very special treat for you, or two. As always, in fact, ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? How are you doing? Let me know in the comments. We're on Facebook and YouTube. And in theory, I can see both sets of comments. So the race is on. Which platform is going to get the most people? So I will say good evening, Ray, Churchill, David, Wendy, Mark. Hello. Let's beat the lockdown blues. Here. Absolutely. And Kate, Linda. And on YouTube, we've got Kim, we've got Pam, we've got David again. We've got... What? There's people watching it on both. That's greedy, but I like it. Anyway, without further ado, let me introduce my star guest, ladies and gentlemen, this evening. It is Mr. George Trebar. There he is on the double bass. There he is. Hello.
Waving.
Fantastic. He's worked in kids' TV before.
Waving, not drowning.
How about that? It's lovely to have you here, George.
It's lovely to be here. It's really nice to be in these familiar surroundings. We're just listening to a song that I've recorded on here, one of several, isn't it?
Indeed, yeah.
Been
George,
lucky to record here for you.
Indeed. George is, you played on my album, you played on Sue's Fanfare, you played on the Chet one as well, didn't you?
That's right, yeah.
Man alive.
So I'm used to being in this space. It's just been a while playing music, so it's really lovely to play live.
I know. It's good, isn't it? So let's start with our first number, which is for a friend of mine, meine Freundin, Sandra. This is for you, your birthday tomorrow, I believe. And she wanted a French song, being German, a chanson française. But I'm going to sing it in English, because I don't want to embarrass myself.
Well, I'm going to say that's cosmopolitan, Neil.
You're right. That's exactly what it is. And people out there, I'm relying on you to tell me if the balance is okay. We've only got two instruments, well, a third one coming in later, of course. So let me know if you can hear everything okay.
And if I'm playing the right notes as well.
No, don't comment on the notes, please. The fallen leaves pass by my window. The autumn leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, those summer kisses, those sunburned hands I used to hold since you went away. The days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter song, but I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall, the fallen leaves pass by my window. Those autumn leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, those summer kisses, those hands I used to hold since you went away. The days grow longer, and soon I'll hear old winter's song, but I'll miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall. The fallen leaves pass by my window. The autumn leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, those summer kisses, those sunburned hands I used to hold, and since you went away, the days grow longer, and soon I'll hear old winter song. But I'll miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. Said I'll miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. How about it? Thank you very much. Why, thank you. I hope that's coming through loud and clear. So I'm now going to look at the comments and see if everything's okay. Lovely, lovely bass. Here. He's lovely, isn't he? Dear old George.
Thank you.
Hello, Jackie. Alex is listening. Thank you, Alex. That's part of the contract, of course. He was here last week. Alex Overhard. You can check out, but you can never leave these live streams. Beautifully balanced, said Mark. Thank you. I did do ballet as a child, actually. I know it's obvious. And if any of my family are watching, they'll remember that my ballet lessons, because I was the littlest, consisted of me playing, the babe in the cot or the child.
Did you really have ballet lessons? That's brilliant.
Yeah,
You're a ballerino.
Well, exactly. But all I had to do was sleep in a cot on the stage.
Oh, okay.
And I remember, because I was very young, and they bribed me to keep me quiet during the performance on this special occasion. And they said, we'll give you a sweet. You can have a sucking sweet.
One sweet?
Yeah, one
sweet.
sweet.
You were easily bribed.
I know, but, times were hard. And they said, you can have a sweet if you shut up and don't move, because I think I was supposed to be dead or just born or something. Anyway, so I said, anything but butterscotch. What did they give me?
So did you ruin it for everyone and move?
Yeah. Apparently, when you look at the photos of, everybody at the end taking a bow, there's me going, because I just didn't want the butterscotch. Anyway, less said about the better. It could have been Sadler's Wells, darling. It could have been,
I better send back that butterscotch I bought you for Christmas then.
Yeah. Is it the same one you bought me last? Yeah. Anyway, so that's the end of that career. Now, we're going to play a tune by... This is...
Henry Mancini.
It is, isn't it? It is Henry Mancini, ladies and gentlemen. But it's not that one. Did you recognise that? Nor did I.
One of my favourite composers. He was a genius.
He was.
Working class Italian-American kid from Pittsburgh.
I'm glad.
Won a scholarship and just was, composed some of the greatest film soundtracks.
Exactly.
Film, TV music.
Moon River.
Yeah, amazing.
Pink Panther. Yeah. And this one, which is The Days of Wine and Roses. I'm glad you mentioned the Italian connection, of course, because George is a quarter Sicilian.
Split down the middle.
Yeah, whatever. So that's why we never cross him. So what would The Days of Wine and Roses be in...
It was from a movie. Oh, my ignorance is showing. I think it was a movie of the same name with Jack Lemmon.
It was. No. I meant in Italian.
Oh, blimey. Put me on the spot.
Yeah,
Giorni di vino e rose.
Oh, man.
But it wasn't Italian. It was an English title, wasn't it?
That's brilliant.
I'm just showing off here.
Yeah, no, I like that. I love... You want him to talk some more, don't you? Ladies and gentlemen, you may have noticed that for lockdown, we've gone free and we're going on 2 different platforms, 9 3/4 and Facebook and YouTube. So I'd appreciate it if you support us. There's a sort of virtual ticket just on the screen there somewhere. Is it still there? Yeah, in the bottom left of your screen. It's paypal.me/Neal Piano. That's all I'm saying, okay? If you're enjoying this. If you want him to speak Italian more, you'll have to drop 50 quid in the jar, I think.
Easily,
yeah, at least. Right, let's just make sure everybody's happy. Well, not existentially, of course. Pint of Hobgoblin, Mr. Butterworth's having. It's all right. Oh, he's having a glass of wine, whatever. Ah, Mr. Wilde is Je suis désolé, signifie votre simple. That's the best I can do. That's a real Shaggy Dog story. Yeah, it's a more of a... What's that? Just get on with the music. Okay. Days of Wine and Roses. One more time in Italian. Come on. What was it?
I'll tell you at the end.
If we get that far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That was the Days of Wine and Roses. Lovely, lovely melody on the bass there, ladies and gentlemen.
I giorni di vino e rose.
Hey, look at that. Oh, baby. I'm
Johnny Mercer, I think, did the lyrics. Beautiful lyric, a wonderful lyric to that song.
Yes.
And the music by Henry Mancini, wasn't it? Yeah.
I remember, though, that the film was quite depressing.
I don't think I've ever seen the movie.
But yeah, I remember Sue tells a story, because she plays it sometimes on her gigs, that it's all about a guy that gets a woman. He's an alcoholic. He gets her hooked on booze as well.
Oh, okay.
And it all ends up rather badly.
It's very melancholic lyrics, beautiful lyrics.
Yes, yes. She ends up with worse than colic, I think. Anyway, I love you. I love you speaking Italian. That's great. I'm putty in his hands. Now, while I think of it, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, in case you didn't see the newsletter, if you didn't see the newsletter, by the way, just go to our website, Splashpoint Music or Splashpoint Jazz, and there's a clickety-click thing that you can sign up to the newsletter so you get it every week so you know what's going on. Anyway, tomorrow, Sue and I are guests on the lovely Buster Birch's live stream, interviewee thing, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. That's Friday. So that'll be really lovely. So I remember to plug that. Anyway, how tenderly that was done. Gee, sorry. Yeah, this is another one of George's choices. Also one of mine because it's in my Nat King Cole show, my tribute to Nat King Cole. This is one of the ballads he was known for, but we're kind of doing it in a more sort of little bit Bill Evans-ish. Well,
it's a jazz evergreen, isn't it? It's
it
been
is.
played by all the great masters.
It is.
Vocalists and instrumentalists, isn't it?
Yes. So no pressure at all. By the way, David Butterworth, that wasn't a shaggy dog. Sorry about the butterscotch. It was true. How dare you? How dare you doubt my word? And I see his wife's watching on Facebook. He's watching on YouTube. I reckon he's in the shed, or otherwise known as Le Chien. No, La Maison de Chien. Oui. Yes. Sorry. Let's do it.
Doesn't that mean the kennel? No, sorry.
That's enough. That's enough. Okay. This is Tenderly, and George is going to play the melody on this as well, and it goes something like this.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Yeah, Neil.
Lovely stuff, mate. Lovely. That is tenderly. Played very tenderly, if you don't mind me saying. Great stuff. Now, I did have another little camera view for you, but one of the cameras is playing up, so I can't do it. Sorry, folks.
Sorry, Neil, I've just got to say, so many favourite versions of that. I know the Nat version is brilliant.
Yeah, it's lovely.
There's Anita O'Day version is beautiful as well with Oscar Peterson. Sorry, too many to mention, but those two stand out. It's so beautiful.
Written by Walter Gross, apparently. Gross?
Oh, okay.
Yep. There you go. Fascinating fact. Tess says she loves it. George, Tessa McFedder, is that one of yours,
yes,
I think?
Yeah,
I thought so.
Tess.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, Tess. Thanks for tuning in.
David says great double bass. Tina says she could vanish David upstairs to his office. Now, we like having him along. And David Hedges says, can't see you in a tutu and tights, Neil. He's obviously never seen me on a Saturday evening.
Didn't he?
Anyway, what I get up to in my free time is neither here nor there. Now, what are we doing now? Yes, this one is for Ken Sinclair. Keith, this one requested by you for, I believe this is Jules' brother-in-law, is it? Anyway, this one is for Ken Sinclair, who likes bluegrass, but this isn't, I'm afraid. But it's your birthday on Saturday or something, Ken? So this one's for you. It's kind of a bit countryish, I suppose, but a fantastic tune by Willie Nelson.
Yeah. Beautiful song.
Take the ribbon from your hair, shake it loose and let it fall. Laying soft against your skin, like a shadow on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night. Well, I don't care what's right or wrong, and I won't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow, 'cause tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight, and it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. right or wrong. I won't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow, 'cause tonight I need a friend, need a friend, need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone. Tomorrow's out of sight, and it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. Don't you help me make it through the night. Come on and help me make it through the night. Help me make it through the night, through the night, through the night, through the night. Help me make it through the night. Come on and make it through the night. Make it through the night. Yeah. Make it through the night. Sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. Help me make it through the night. Oh yeah. Thank you very much. Did you enjoy that? I love that song. What a great song that is. Okay, now we're going to another one of George's requests, as it were. This is one... who wrote this? Who wrote this? Matt Dennis, I think. And this is another jazz evergreen, really, isn't it? Beautiful ballad called Angel Eyes. Why do you like this one then, George?
Oh, I just really love it. I love the song sung by Ella Fitzgerald, but there's a wonderful version played by Monty Alexander, the great Jamaican pianist, and it's just a wonderful version. I was lucky enough to see him with Ray Brown.
Whoa!
He was playing with Ray Brown, and this is a wonderful version. It's a wonderful version that he did that inspired me with John Patitucci on bass. Just
absolutely.
A great bass player who is very inspiring.
Hey, Seaford's lucky. It's got George Trebar in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Another great bass player. In the Parthenon, you know. Is that the right word, or was it?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's
sounds like a long Greek word.
Yeah, never mind the Greek marbles. You've lost your Italian ones. Anyway, so this is Angel Eyes. Well, hopefully you'll like this. Anita O'Day did a lovely version of this, didn't she?
Yes, she did a wonderful version also. You already mentioned her this evening. What a wonderful singer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really hip singer.
Hip.
You ready?
Yeah. Lovely, George. Lovely, George, and isn't he? He really is. What's that? You want a closer look? You sure? There you go. There he is. The lovely George Trebar. Ladies and gentlemen, fantastic. Lovely, lovely playing there. Right, I think we're going to do Scotch and Soda next, which was, I played this ages and ages ago on one of the early live streams, I think before the summer. And this one was requested in the Ankara Hilton of me. There you go. In Turkey. Teşekkür ederim. Lovely tune called Scotch and Soda.
Are you sure they just weren't asking for the bar order?
Well, or suggesting I might be better employed, yeah.
Just a communication breakdown. That's a great tune, isn't it?
Scotch and soda, ladies and gentlemen. Sounds like a very nice combination, doesn't it? Great double bass, says David. I may have already read that one.
No, read it again. I like it.
Okay, I've just thought of something while I was playing that, talking of being in foreign climes. Do you remember that, when we could travel? I remember my mum, bless her, she once bought me a translator when they first came out, a little electronic thing. And there were two things. It was a lovely thought, but there were two things wrong with it. One was the selection of phrases was quite esoteric. And the other thing was it would read them out to you so that you could then say them to the lady or the gentleman in the hotel or restaurant that you were trying to talk to. But the one I remember, but of course then, you know, you read it out to them and they speak to you back and you haven't got a clue. But the one I remember greatly was "My toilet won't stop flushing." So I wonder, George, would you mind awfully, just for the good people present, would you mind awfully saying that in Italian, please? Come on.
I can't remember how to say flush in
You're
Italian.
useless. You're useless.
I'll end up saying something really rude and probably offending.
It's there forever, boy.
Listeners around the world. I'll think about it. I'll see if I can work it out by the
Okay.
end.
Okay. If anyone knows how to say "My toilet won't stop flushing" in Italian or any other language apart from English, then please. Welsh would be nice.
I never really used the verb to flush much when I was in Italy.
I think we better move on. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the evening when we welcome the much needed good looks of the outfit. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome on the trumpet and the vocals, Sue Richardson is here. There she is. She's coming in. There she is. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. There she is. Hello, Sue.
Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah, all right,
Well, it doesn't
thanks.
sound like it's on. Just.
Hello.
Oh yes, it is. Okay.
I decided to dress in black, seeing as everybody else
Yeah,
does.
it's funny that, isn't it? I ironed a shirt yesterday for this. I know. Talk about being prepared. And then George turns up in his black shirt as well. We are the men in black, and now men in women, or perhaps more accurately, we are they in black.
Is it a Sicilian thing?
Yeah.
The black shirt. Oh, don't get me started on black
No,
shoes.
God, no, God, that's horrible. That's something else. Anyway, let's move on, and we're going to. Mark says, absolutely fantastic, gentlemen, Scotch and soda. However, one should never adulterate a good malt with a fizzy drink. Quite right. Thanks for pointing that out. They're waiting now. They're waiting for your Italian flushing. Anyway, what are we doing? Oh, yeah, we're doing
I
a...
might be waiting longer if I can't remember. Have you got your translator thing?
Someone at home could Google it and
Yeah,
tell us,
exactly.
couldn't they?
Yeah, Google it. To flush in Italian.
One of my students can't say, what can't she say? Ethnography. And she did a presentation on it. And so every time she got to that word, she just pushed the Google speaker thing.
I'm assuming
And
this
had
is an
them say it.
EAL student. Is it someone who doesn't? It's their second language.
No,
Oh really? Okay,
it's just a tricky word.
yeah.
Right, hopefully you can hear Sue okay. And we're going to do one of her fiendish arrangements of a tune. And in fact, this is a bog-off, isn't it? Tell us about this one.
It is a bog-off because it's two of Chet Baker's tunes, which he used to sing a lot and was quite famous for. The first one was off of his first vocals album, I think.
There you go. Burke and Van Heusen.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
He named himself after his shirt.
There's a clothing line called Burke. Art.
Burke and hair.
Very good. Anyway, okay. Remember, folks, it could happen to you.
Do you believe in charms and spells, in mystic words and magic wands and wishing wells? Don't look so wise, don't show your scorn. Watch yourself, I warn you to. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Hide your heart from sight, lock your dreams at night. It could happen to you. Don't count stars or you might stumble. Someone drops a sigh, down you tumble. church bells ring, it could happen to you. All I did was wonder how your arms could be, and it happened to me. that I saw your smile too. I want to say, I remember you. You're the one who made my dreams come true a few kisses ago. I remember you. You're the one who said I love you too.
Lovely. How's that for 2 in 1? Beautifully played and beautifully sung. Hope you enjoyed that, folks. I'm sure you did. We're going to do a Miles Davis tune now called 4. And I remember Sue, George and I did, I don't know when it was, several years ago now, we did a week in the London Jazz Festival, didn't we?
We did.
And we were doing a lot of this stuff. Was it the Chet thing?
It was the Chet Baker
As
show.
a trio thing. So, yeah, be sure your sins will return. Yeah.
Well, I'd love to do it again. I'd love to just do a gig in London again.
Oh, imagine
That'll
doing a
happen.
whole week of gigs every night.
I'd just
gigging.
like to do a gig, really.
Do it again, yeah.
That's a fantasy.
Yeah, never mind.
That was the Crazy Cox, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
What a great venue, yeah.
It is a great venue. So, okay, this is our arrangement of Miles Davis's 4.
Who's counting?
You can.
Okay. 1, 2.
Lovely. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? 4. That's great, isn't it? Well, that brings us pretty much to the end, ladies and gentlemen, of this evening. No, I hear you say. It can't be. It can't be, yes, I'm afraid so. But just a couple of house notices, ladies and gentlemen. Just to remind you, I think Buster was watching, Buster Birch, the great drummer. Sue and I, if you missed it earlier, Sue and I are on Buster's live stream tomorrow night at the virtual Orpington Jazz Club, being interviewed and stuff. That would be really nice. Buster's show is absolutely lovely. 8 o'clock tomorrow night on Facebook and YouTube, I believe. So please check that out. And there was something else I was supposed to say, but I can't remember. Thank you to all of you. Thank you for tuning in and stuff. There you go. Look, I prepared a laser display. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. You found us on Facebook and YouTube. Please, will you tell your friends? Please, will you leave a tip? That would be great. Please be nice to each other. Survive lockdown. And will you thank again my special guests, Sue Richardson, ladies and gentlemen, and the inimitable Mr. George Treebar on the double bass.
Inimitable.
And it remains only for me to say, how do I say please, por favore? My
Per
toilet
favore.
won't stop flushing in Italian.
Did anyone Google the word flush?
No, they didn't. They obviously just lost
I think it
interest.
sounds nicer in English anyway.
No, okay. I just realised I couldn't see the comments. I wasn't winding down. Another good evening. Thank you, Pam. And next week, ladies and gentlemen, I've got full band here and another Italian connection because it's Tommaso Stracci. So that was a terrible accent, wasn't it?
That's great.
Thanks. So he'll be here, the great sax player who was ill, if you remember, a month ago, but he's much better now. So he's going to be here next week. So I hope to see you next week. Please tell your friends, 7 o'clock next Thursday. And once again, thank you so much to you for tuning in, to them. And my name is Neal Richardson, and I will see you next Thursday. Good night. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed, and good night. Thanks, George. Thanks, Sue.